And welcome to the Learning Ladder. I'm continuing my language arts reviews, and I'm going to put the next 3 things into one video because the video wouldn't be long enough to do them individually. So we are combining Explode the Code 7, All the Words, and Handwriting Without Tears, Cursive Success. No, I can do cursive. I think cursive success was the one previously. I can do cursive. Okay, so we'll start with Explode the Code. So I have used, with my daughter, Explode the Code. I think we've used the last couple of levels of Explode the Code. So we did 7, we did 6, we did 5. I think we did 4 as well. So we didn't do 1 through 3 as far as I remember, but we've done 4 through 7. I really do like Explode the Code. It's just a simple little activity that they do every day, and they're just fantastic. It's really great for spelling practice. It's independent, completely independent, and I just think they are fantastic. So we have really enjoyed doing them. This year in particular, Explode the Code 7 was quite different, significantly different in fact, with a lot more activities. So for example, there were crosswords in there were reading comprehension. Let's see if I can find one that she hasn't done yet. There were reading comprehension activities in there, the usual sort of fun activities that she really likes. And yeah, we've really enjoyed them. So here's an example of some of the words. We have really enjoyed it. She's loved Explode the Code 7. There's no cons as far as I can see, or pros. In terms of how we use it, I literally just give her the page and she'll do a page or two every time she uses the book. As I said, it's completely independent, no cons whatsoever. I love Explode the Code. There's one more level, as far as I know. Yep, there's one more level, 8. We have book 8. And after that there'll be no more Explode the Code. It's just a great add-on to any language arts program, for spelling in particular. We love it. It's fantastic. But as I said, this year there has been more activities than just what there were before, so the phonics stuff, you know, with the crosswords and the reading comprehension, and we've really enjoyed it. So definitely recommend Explode the Code. Okay, the next one I'm going to talk about is Handwriting Without Tears. This is the I Can Do Cursive, and it's the 5th grade version. I don't think there's anything else after this. I'm not 100% sure, but we're done anyway with Handwriting Without Tears. And it's sad, we've done all of them at all of the levels, so it's kind of sad now that there's no more, but it is what it is. You know, we're getting bigger, we're getting older, you know, we don't need it anymore. Well, there isn't another level anyway. We will still be doing handwriting, but I'll be doing different things instead. But we have really enjoyed it. So I have done a flip through of this one, so rather than waste your time talking about stuff I've already talked about before, I'll leave the link below where I did a full flip through of this. This one was very different than any of the others. All the others pretty much are focused on letter formation, writing words, sentences, whereas this one had grammar in it. It also had writing in it, you know, different skills that was interesting. So I don't mean writing as in handwriting, I mean actual writing. So this has been very different compared to any of the other ones. We've just used it, as I said, independently. I'll assign her a page, she'll do it. She hasn't needed any assistance, obviously, it's just handwriting, but she has enjoyed it. I did like the extra grammar in it. I thought that was useful. However, my only con would be I felt like there wasn't enough cursive before they switched, and when they started talking about grammar, the amount of cursive seemed to really reduce. But other than that, you know, it's been great. It would not put me off buying it again should I have gone back in time, but I did like that extra element to it. I just felt like there wasn't enough towards the end. It just seemed like the amount of cursive they were doing decreased, but obviously they'd done a whole book and they were learning other skills as well, so it's fine. It wasn't a massive problem. It's just something to note that it is different than the other books where it does change and add extra skills in, as opposed to just focusing on, you know, the letter formation, the words, the sentences. But it is for 5th grade, so you would expect it to be slightly different. But yes, we've enjoyed it, no problems with it. I would have got it again, but I don't think there is one for next year. I'm not 100% sure, but even if there is, I'm not going to do it next year. We are going to be doing something different. But yes, that was Handwriting Without Tears. The next item that I'm going to talk about is All the Words. Now, full disclaimer, this is mine. I actually made this workbook. It's available on Amazon. I'll leave the link below. We have loved this so much. I'll just show you a blank page. So this is what it looks like. So what you do is this notebook with any vocabulary book or resource that you have, which is one of the reasons why I really love it. It's versatile, and basically it's the same layout for each day, but you can alternate what activities you want them to do depending on what the word is and everything else. So you'll write your word here, you'll define it, tell a joke with it. My daughter loves telling jokes, so that's always fun. You use it in a sentence, you can draw it, and then if it's got a Greek or Latin root, you would note that here. Then there's another word I could use, and then over here is a make up a poem or riddle with it. So I'm not expecting them to write that, it's more a verbal thing for that option, but it's always fun. And as I said, we don't do every single activity every day. That's why, although it's the same template throughout, you can alternate what you want them to do or ask of them to do or what they want to do. So that's why it's really versatile, but we love it. What we tend to do is we write the word, we define it. Sometimes she'll write a joke with it, and then she'll turn the book over and write the answer at the bottom, which is always fun. Answer, or the punchline of the joke. She'll use it in a sentence, she'll draw it. If it's got a Greek or Latin root, she'll write that, and another word I can use, and then we alternate doing this one, making it the poem or riddle. Sometimes she'll do it, sometimes she won't, but that's how we use it. And the book we used this year with it was Mrs. Wordsmith's Storyteller Word a Day. We've almost come to the end, and these are long, and we only do this 3 to 4 times a week. So there's a lot of vocabulary words in here, but basically I'll just show you. It will have the word with a picture, it will have the part of speech, so in this case it's a verb, and then on the back it will have synonyms, it has word pairs, it has some information here. If it's Greek or Latin, it will say that there, tells you how often these words are used, and then it gives you the option to tell a story with it. But we have really loved using Storyteller's Word a Day. I do have the next level up, and we plan to use that this year, but because these are so long, and I wanted to make sure we finish this one first. We hadn't got to the end of it, but we will finish this soon, and then we'll start the next one, and then I'll carry that one on into the new homeschool year as well. But we have loved this combination for vocabulary. It's been fantastic. Really enjoyed it. Okay, so that's my review of Explode the Code, all the words, and Handwriting Without Tears. If you've got any questions, leave them below, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye for now.